Good morning, friends. Welcome to Monday. Do I have some chocolate Shakeology in my forehead? I don't know what that is. Whatever. Anyways, I want to pop in here with a little truth talk. We're not going to do an energy practice today. You can find another video in here. There's so many of them. But this morning, I hopped on a Zoom with Katie and Natalie. We have a Zoom link that a lot of us use. You're always welcome to join us. If you need accountability in your workout, you're welcome to jump on it. The time kind of shuffles around in the morning, so if you need that, text me or message me. I'll hop on with you. Even if, I've already done my workout and you need extra support, you have it available to you, but you have to show up and you have to claim that space. So anyways, I was sharing my workout accountability pictures today over on Instagram, and I was thinking about how it's such a perfect day to begin again. Like every single day, every day you wake up is a gift, right? And an opportunity to realign and recommit and begin again. And I think we put a lot of pressure on the first of the month. We put a lot of pressure on Mondays that it needs to look a certain way, but it doesn't. Okay? You don't have to do all the things in order to win at your journey. You just have to prioritize the stuff that matters. And sometimes it's really freaking hard. Sometimes it's really uncomfortable. Sometimes we're in our heads so much about how it should look a different way or we should be further along. I do it all the time. I take my progress photos and I mean girl myself. I still haven't shared my ultimate reset pictures because I feel like they should look different. Shoulding is a very dangerous hobby, okay? So today is, in fact, a Monday, and it is the perfect time for you to recommit. What's happening here? Got a cat here, Oliver? Shocker, right? It's the perfect time to recommit, and I want you to flip the script around this, because if you're like, oh, she's right, I've been sucking at this, I'm so off track, I need to refocus, I need to get my crap together, stop. That is not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to get quiet for a second and see what's happening in here. What are you believing about yourself? What are you believing about your journey? I want you to stop for a second and get quiet with what's happening in here. Are you being kind to yourself? Are you celebrating the fact that you are showing up or that you are willing and ready to recommit? I don't want you to have a running list. I don't care about your running commentary on how it hasn't been easy or it hasn't lived up to what you hoped or you've been trying to do this other thing and it just doesn't look the way you thought it was going to be. You guys, it's never going to be perfect. It will very, very rarely be 150%. That is just not real life, and that's not how I run my group. And if you want to have that kind of accountability, I'm not the coach for you. I'm all about progress over perfection. As a recovering perfectionist, I want to get daily traction, and I want you to get daily traction, not when all the stars align, not when everything suddenly falls into place, because that, if you're waiting for that, you're going to wait for a really long freaking time. Instead, I want you to control your controllables and to take action today, to stop overthinking it, stop comparing all the programs, stop following other people on social, trying to get inspired. Inspire yourself. Be your own freaking superhero. Be so proud of yourself that you're willing to show up. And you know what? If you're just in a place where you're like, I just can't, I'm tired, I'm overwhelmed. If you are a mom, we have a responsibility as women, as the leaders inside our home, because everything you do and don't do will be their barometer. It will be the thing that your kids, it'll be the roadmap that your kids follow. And so for me, time and time again in weird seasons, moves, transitions, marital stuff, like this is the stuff that always pops into my head, that what I choose to do and what I choose not to do, the things that I highlight, the stuff that I focus on, the mean girl crap that I give power and energy to, that stuff, my kids will do that. And so on the days where I don't want to, I lean into that, and I'm challenging you to do the same. So if you're not a mom, well then who in your life looks up to you? Who follows along with your journey? You guys, if you can tweak one or two things, that's how you get momentum, and that's how it starts to domino into other areas of your life. I'm not asking you to show up and be 150%, to nail your workout, to rock your nutrition, to spend an hour in the grass getting grounded and doing all the things. That's not real life. I want you to collect your wins. I want you to spend 5 or 10 minutes touching all the different areas that you know will serve you. All the ways, the things you keep putting off, the things you keep making excuses for, pick one. And then just freaking nail it this week. Do your best and surrender the rest. And if you have a bad day, if you have a day where it doesn't go the way you hoped, don't bring that into tomorrow. Every single day is a fresh opportunity. So freaking own it. Don't wait for me. If you have a program that you've unlocked, start it. Start today. This is your race. This is your journey. And I'm in it with you. I'm cheering you on. I believe in you 150%. But you are your own superhero, and you absolutely are capable of rocking and owning and transforming throughout this journey. So if you need extra accountability, I want you to plug into this space this week. I want you to raise your hand and say, this is what I'm doing. I want you to share your sweaty selfies. If you don't want me to share them, let me know, and I won't. But if you pop it in here, I'm going to share it. I'm going to shout you out because I believe in you, and there's so much power in having accountability and tribe. But the power only comes when you plug into it. There's a lot of people in this group. I have a lot of people that I'm trying to keep track of in my life. And so if I'm not personally shouting you out, it's not because I don't see you. It's just because I'm a human just like you running this race. Okay? So moral of the story, today is a Monday. It's a perfect day to recommit. And when I say recommit, I don't mean you're starting from scratch. I just mean that you're aligning and you're looking at the areas that maybe you need to tweak a little bit. Maybe there's some areas that you can continue to celebrate. That's totally rad and awesome. So I'm on week 3 of Transform 20 and I'm recommitting. Today is another day 1. That doesn't mean I'm going back to day 1 of the program. It doesn't mean that I'm going back to the drawing board. It just means I'm treating today like a day 1. I'm going to look at my nutrition plan. I'm going to revisit the things I need to revisit. I'm going to celebrate all the ways I'm showing up, and I'm just going to check the box, all the boxes, all the ways I win. I'm going to collect those wins. I'm going to make those deposits in my own personal piggy bank, and then I'm going to celebrate myself. Even if it's not perfect, even if I don't get 150% in today, I'm still going to celebrate the fact all the ways that I'm winning. Because if you want to win, you have to collect those wins. You can't be like, well, this wasn't good, but this wasn't. Why would you do that? Why would you debit from your own account? Add up the victory. Celebrate your own self. Share your journey in here. Let us know how we can celebrate alongside you. And just brush it off. So anyways, I shared my workout accountability over in stories, and I was looking back through old photos, and I was like, why are we so hard on ourselves? There's been seasons where I've been fluffier. There's seasons when I've been really lean. And I can tell you that in every single season, there's always been criticism. There's always been judgment from myself that it's not enough, it's not good enough. And that's a really hard thing to break up with. It's a really hard thing to reprogram. So I'm sharing that with you in case you're feeling really bad today. Maybe you're feeling really proud today. I hope you are. But you know what? If I could go back in time and tell the old me that's just beginning this journey, I would tell myself to celebrate all the ways every single day that I am winning and that I am showing up, and to collect those, because at the end of the day, it's not about the number on the scale or the size of your clothes. Those are perks. Those are things a lot of us are striving towards, but that's not what indicates if you're winning or you're losing. That's not. It's just a side effect. It's a side effect of what's happening in here and what's happening up here. So today, you own that. You are the one that will consume the information. You are the one that will consume the media. You are the one that will listen to the positivity, or you're going to listen to the crap. And maybe the crap is your own mean girl voice. If that is the case, then you're going to tune it out and listen to something that inspires you and motivates you. That's why personal development is so freaking important. So if you need help, if you need a suggestion, let me know. Otherwise, own today. Happy day 1. What a freaking gift that we get to show up to this life. What a freaking privilege that we get to work on our own journeys, and that we can be works in progress, that we get to rewrite our stories, that we get to break up with generational curses. I believe that those are really generational choices. And so if you don't want to be the person in your life that maybe you grew up imitating or emulating or becoming, you don't have to become that person. Today is the perfect opportunity for you to draw your line in the sand and just moment by moment, decision by decision, thought by thought, rewrite your whole freaking story. I believe in you. Let's make this week really good. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just do the next right thing, whatever that means for you. And if you're unsure, then you're going to drop a comment and you're going to tag whoever is your coach in this group so we can help you navigate the journey. Navigating the journey means we're going to shine the light and we're going to share our own stories authentically with you. It does not mean we will drag you along. It does not mean that I will show up at your house and slap you on the butt. I will virtually fist bump you, and I will show up here in this space and encourage you. But you get to be the one to choose to put on your own oxygen mask. You get to be the one to choose to recommit. Even if you watch this on a Tuesday or 7 p.m. tonight, it's a gift. It's your privilege and it's your opportunity to show up.